Hey everybody, I'm Max Rich with Totally Electric Guitars, and today I'm talking about a little technique called like wraparound thumb technique, or using the thumb on your fretting hand. Basically, it's a technique that I like to use a lot, and a lot of like famous players, namely Jimi Hendrix, like to use as well. If you ever watch like videos of Hendrix playing, you see the dude had like massive hands, like humongous hands. But I mean, I don't have as big a hands as he did, and most of the players I've come across don't either. But yet we're all able to do this kind of wraparound thumb technique, where instead of playing, your stereotypical kind of chords like that, you have a bit more of like a grip on the guitar neck, and the idea behind that is that when playing, especially when playing standing up and your guitar is hanging all low, it's not always easy to like get your hand underneath here. So an effective technique, for everything from playing like major chords to like kind of that like rhythm plucky thing that I was doing earlier, to octaves. All that kind of stuff can be done really nicely with your thumb. And just a real quick way to go about thinking, however you're comfortable playing, whether it's like this, with your thumb straight up and down, or your thumb to the side, or whatever your technique is, all you really have to do to get comfortable with this technique is to like grip your guitar neck like it's like a baseball bat or something. Like just grab as much of it as you can, we're not talking about like accuracy at this point. Just grab it, and you'll notice that your thumb kind of like hangs over the top. And if you let your fingers go, that's kind of the general idea we're using, this kind of like thumb over the top thing. Now, I'm doing a super extreme example. You can see my thumb's like hanging down all the way over most of the strings. Generally, when playing, your thumb doesn't hang down that much because you need the rest of your fingers to do some work. But what I'm going to show you in this lesson is a couple examples of Hendrix's playing where he uses this technique in a really fluid and easy to accomplish way. It's don't be discouraged if like the second you try it, you can't get it right away. It's like the rest of guitar. It takes a little bit of practice, takes a little bit of doing, but sooner or later I'm sure you'll be able to get it. So when going about trying to learn this, don't think like, oh, I have small hands, this just is not possible for me. Not true. I've seen, I've taught students that are like, 10-year-old girls with really, really tiny hands who are able to do this eventually, of course, with some practice. It's just like stretching. At first, you may not be able to do that with all four fingers, your fingers may get scrunched together, but sooner or later you practice it enough and you're able to stretch your hands more and more. The same concept goes with this wraparound thumb idea. So if you bear with me, watch my couple examples. I'll show you how to play them and then break down the actual technique of using your thumb on the neck. I guarantee you, soon enough, you'll be playing like Hendrix with your wraparound thumb on top of the neck.